Herkese merhaba arkadaşlar. KızBaşına'nın YouTube kanalına hoş geldiniz. Bugün biz ne yapıyoruz sizce? Evet, yanlış duymadınız. NASA'da zamanında çalışmış, uzaya gitmiş kadın bir astronotla beraberiz. Ve onunla inanılmaz keyifli bir söyleşi gerçekleştireceğiz. Gördüğünüz üzere. Birazdan da detayları görüyor olacaksınız. Bizi inanılmaz keyifli bir gün bekliyor. Burada müthiş bir kalabalık var zaten. Hem genç kızlar, genç kadınlar, Dorothy ile beraber ilham dolu bir gün geçiriyor olacağız. İzlemeye devam edin.
As a little kid, in about 9 years old in third grade, and I found out that the first American woman was flying in space.
I will travel where no man has dared to go. Into the black hole. In, through, and beyond.
Dorothy Metcalf-Lindenburger had all the necessary qualities to become an astronaut.
Be courageous. A lot of the things that you want to do, you're going to have to overcome a fear to do it. There are things that are worth doing and they don't come easily. You know, what will I do when I grow up? I think that's what you start in about the third grade. You know, first, second grade, you're learning how to read and write and do arithmetic. But in third grade, you start thinking, oh yeah, I'm going to have to get a job like in the future. So what am I going to do? So, well, now it was possible for me to think, maybe I could be an astronaut when I grow up. So when my teacher asked, what do you want to be when you grow up? I made this paper mache doll of myself as an astronaut. And then of course I would have to take multiple steps to even get to become an astronaut. And I didn't know what that looked like. So by attending space camp in another state in the United States, I was with students like me. They all wanted to know more about space. I think it's important at times to surround ourselves with people that want to do the same things as us. And then also at times it's important to learn about other people and what they want to do. And so it's good to go back and forth. But at this camp, I found out how you could get to space. What do I need to study? What do I need to do in university? What do I need to do after university to become an astronaut? I built this model of the vehicle Discovery because I thought that was so amazing. And I wanted to also remember camp, and I wanted to think about, you know, my big goal is someday to go to space. So we operate them using the technology on the ground. We use kind of a virtual reality type of system. But then when we get to space, it works really well because the same hand controllers that you've been using on the ground. So here's an example of my crew members, Stephanie and Jim, using the larger space station robotic arm. And we have redundancy. You can see the same type of station in two places. That's in case there's a failure here. And we need to bring this up right away because oftentimes we'll fly with an astronaut on the robotic arm. We were docked to the space station for 11 days and on orbit for 15 days. We came back and landed in Florida. So I want you to be curious, I want you to be challenged, and I want you to be courageous and go do tough things because we need people working together for a space effort. And it's so exciting that Turkey has their own space agency now and is working in many different ways, including satellites and sending people to space, and will continue. We need your energy to keep that going.
What did you miss while you were out doing the most?
Yeah,
Food-wise
the
or
thing
otherwise?
I missed the most was my family because my daughter was 3 when I was in space. So they did arrange a pretty cool little video conference, but 3-year-olds don't really understand what space is. At times think, oh my gosh, am I gonna make it? But other people around you, your family, your friends, they wanna help you and make sure you get it.
Okay, so having a good support system
Exactly.
really works well. Okay, that's what we believe here at KızBaşına too. We have challenges during projects, events, but we are always there to support each other and seeing you and you know what you've been able to do so far with that support system, it really encourages us as well.
Yes, well, and what you're founded on, right, is
Yeah.
the whole point of encouraging women and educating all people about challenges for women and girls.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah.
Did you ever have a fear of like the fuel running out and you being like stuck in space?
I did not have that fear, thankfully.
Thank you so much for coming, for answering all our questions.
Yeah, great audience. This is a wonderful audience. Thank you.
Okay, an applause to everyone here
Yeah.
for the questions.
Great job. Thank you.
Now we have some time to do our thanks. So thank you so much for being here, for answering all our questions. Thanks to the audience for being here. We talked a lot about initiative and being courageous and following your dreams. So I think this is a good part in that. So congratulations to you all. Thank you so much for the KızBaşına team for organizing. We had a lot of volunteers here today, more than 17. And thank you to the US Embassy for bridging us together for this great event. And on that note, we will end with a selfie here.